These are the items I used in this video. I have a lot of HP in this video, and I probably didn't need all of it, as the max thing this can really hit is about 37 or 40,000. So if you're having trouble with this fight, just try to stack more dexterity and more attack speed basically, as that will get you through this fight quicker. These are the skills I used in this video, and Perfectionist is amazing in this fight, as the extra discipline really helps. Welcome to this Belial solo Inferno guide as a demon hunter, and this fight took me a long time to complete basically. I started off trying to use ball lightning on this phase, and ball lightning, while it's good and has its uses, is nowhere near as good as nether tentacles on this fight. So yeah, basically for this fight in phase 1, back yourself into a corner and just spam nether tentacles. You can use smoke screen if you get into a bad situation, which you will, because it adds RNG respawn timers that are horrible, and you can get 3 spawning on you at once, and there's not really anything you can do about it. It's probably the hardest thing about this fight, is just trying to deal with all the RNG that comes. As you can see here, I had 2 ads that spawned completely ridiculously next to me, and I had to waste a lot of discipline to kill them. This is a little sneaky trick I found out, is that you can shoot through Belial's platform, so you save a bit of discipline and hatred and time, really, just to kill it. And so yeah, here we begin phase 2 really. You want to get a turret down as soon as you can, just for that extra damage, as it really does help on this fight. And he doesn't have a lot of moves. He does 1 charge, which you can dodge pretty easily, unless he hits you right on with it. Like, that's pretty hard to dodge. But then he does 2 charges, and then he starts spamming green shit. With the green shit, it's pretty easy to dodge, and if you put your Templar, like how I put my Templar here, you can take the first 2 greens with your Templar, which means you get a lot of damage. And basically here, I'm just spamming nether tentacles, spamming as much as I can, trying to get as much damage out as I can, because if ads overwhelm you, then you will 100% die in this fight, as the ads are completely ridiculous, and I really wish Blizzard would do something about them, as the RNG respawns have lost me a hell of a lot of my time trying to kill this boss. And yeah, basically, I had quite an easy phase there compared to what I normally have, just bursted it down, trying to get rid of it as quick as I could, because yeah, the ads are horrible. And here's phase 3. I'm building hatred with piercing arrow, because you really want full hatred when it starts. It looks like I'm doing nothing, but I really am doing something, so pay attention to that, because hatred is really key in phase 3. So yeah, basically here's why I had a hard time with this fight for a couple of days, because ball lightning only hits this guy once or twice. Now the tentacles hits it 3 times because it's so fat. His fists can be kind of hard to dodge, but they follow quite an easy pattern to recognize once you get used to it a bit. You can always use smoke screen to dodge damage if you need to. His next move is his breath. It has a really obvious animation as he puts his head into the air, and then there's a huge breath across the screen. Just use smoke screen to dodge this, as it will one-shot you 100% of the time. This ability can be quite tricky, as if you use smoke screen, it will just completely randomize where he blows up. So try to avoid using smoke screen until the end of this phase, as you will actually hurt yourself more than help yourself if you use it. At the end of this phase, you have a huge time for damage, as he really doesn't do a lot apart from just smash the floor like a retard. So just use smoke screen and go to town, basically. After you spam all that damage, you need to build a bit of hatred, so just use smoke screen. But try not to get hit by the fist, as it's just not good. And at this point, my basic thought was just I have full discipline, let's just go for the kill, because I do a lot of damage if I can have the time to do damage. So, smoke screen plus nether tentacles, and just go for it really. It's a pretty risky strategy, but I mean, overall, as long as you know how to dodge stuff on the floor, you should be fine. I was in a bit of a bad situation here, because I wanted to kill it, and you know what you like when you want to kill something. You just start doing stupid stuff just to get the kill, and that's what happened. Please subscribe if you want to see Act 3 and Act 4, as I will be doing them on Inferno solo, if possible. And I'm also putting out general guides just how to farm as a demon hunter, etc.